Okay, man. Shalom. Yahanna Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathon to my brothers, and Yahweh Shamar Alathon Bashem Yahweh Shah to my sisters. Thanks for tuning in. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Milwaukee. You understand? We started out at 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commander General Yahanna. All right? And we are the home of the truth. There's no other truth. You understand? There's no other group. You understand? Besides the I.S.U.P.K. that's coming on the scene. You understand? And that's pushing the truth. We've been pushing the truth since 1969. We've been saying that the Jews are black. You understand? We've been saying Jesus Christ is black. We've been saying the angels are black. You understand? We've been saying all of this since 1969, and this thanks to the I.S.U.P.K. Okay? So anything outside of the I.S.U.P.K., hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? You're not in the truth. Now, look, we're gonna talk about, hey, Shalom, sis, what's going on? Look, we're gonna talk about, you understand, how there's 74 black men that's being molested by the Milwaukee Police Department. Okay? Before I show the video, you understand, let me just say this. Let me just say how much of an evil bastard that you gotta be, you understand, to satisfy your lust. All right, you gotta satisfy your nasty, filthy, homosexual lust. You understand? To men that's being held hostage, to men that's being, that's very vulnerable. You understand? If you don't know, you understand, when a black man get arrested, that black man is very vulnerable. You understand? And then, and this has been brought out that 74 of these black men has been molested by the Milwaukee Police Department, man. Come on. How sick do you have to be? How sick do you have to be to satisfy your evil lust, man? You understand? And we about to watch the video in a quick second though, but come on, how sick of a person do you have to be? How sick in your mind and individual? Come on, man. You understand? First of all, you know what I'm saying? I'm skeptical about the black Hispanic and Native Indian people that's being locked up already. You understand? They've been locked up on false charges. They're being locked up. You understand? For real, false accused. Come on, it's already been brought out. You know how many people is in jail right now? They didn't even do it. Okay. Now look, we're about to go ahead and get this scripture real quick. This is Hebrews chapter 12 and 16. It says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." You understand? You got to understand, these white people, these white people are fornicators, and they are profane people. These people are, come on, man. These police officers, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what's going on. They're fascinated. They're fascinated with the black anatomy. They're fascinated at looking at black penises. You understand? They're fascinated with it. You know what I'm saying? They're fascinated with sticking their fingers up the behind, you understand, of a black man, and they're calling it a cavity search. A cavity search. You understand? And like, the rules for a search is you don't go below the belt. You don't go below the bands, you know what I'm saying, of the bands of the underwear. But you know what I'm saying, clearly these people is going below the bands of the of the individual underwear. You understand? That's called molest. That's a sexual assault. That is a sexual assault, man. You understand? This is a sexual assault on a vulnerable individual that's in custody. You understand? These people are in custody. And do you molest them while they're in custody? It's been proven already. It's been proven that these racist cops, these white people that use the badge to protect their lust. They use that badge, you understand, to try to enforce the authority you know what I'm saying, and getting off at the same time. You understand? We saw videos where sisters is being raped in prisons. You understand? We watched the video where a sister was being raped. You understand? While she's in a jail cell by a white police officer. You understand? I just finished watching the video where a group of these white officers is beating up on the black man that's in custody. I'm talking about they got his hands bound. His hands are bound. His hands are bound. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the dog piss beat out of him, man. I mean, come on. These people are profane individuals. Okay? Now look, we're gonna go ahead and get this video real quick. We're gonna show it a few more times, but let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay. One second. We're gonna put it up right now. Probably put it up a little bigger. There you go.
He pulled out my pants, touched my testicles. They like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. Just pulled my drawers down and dug in my rectum.
The alleged victims keep coming forward. 8 Milwaukee police officers are under internal investigation, accused of performing illegal strip searches, including cavity searches on the streets. Were they wearing any gloves?
No, I didn't see not one. There was no gloves.
Kevin Freeman Jr. claims back in December he and some friends were violated during a traffic stop.
When they searched me, they like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. And I try to reach back and when I try to reach back and try to stop them, they just got to slamming me. He pulled out my pants.
I mean, come on, man. How sick do you have to be? You understand? These brothers are being violated. 74 of them being violated. You understand? And these cops, these individuals is going to the extent of they pulling down their drawers. They're pulling down their drawers and they're grabbing on their penises, lifting up their testicles. I mean, come on, man. That's sexual assault. That's sexual battery. That's sexual, you understand, molestation, man. You know what I'm saying? These officers deserve to go to jail, man, for a long time for that. You understand? You traumatized 74 black men. You understand? Not only are we powerless against the police or whatnot, but then now y'all going to the advantage of getting off your sexual lust, that sexual lust demon, that homosexuality demon that you just want to see a black penis. You understand? You're dreaming about a black penis and all types of disgusting things that's going to your head. And guess what you're doing? You're using your authority to do so. You're using the power of the badge, the power of what the government gives you to establish to get your sexual gratification off. You understand? You're a sick individual. And these white people has always been like this. This is nothing new. It goes all the way back to slavery, man. It goes all the way back to slavery when they had us on auction blocks, butt naked. You understand? Waiting to be sold. You understand? It goes all the way back to slavery. You understand? Now, you know what I'm saying, times are different. How do you think these people are supposed to get their sexual gratification off? They use the police badge. You understand? They use the police badge and have you in a vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? You're locked up, you're bound, you got handcuffs on you, you can't move your arms. And you hear the brother in the video, he said that he was, you know what I'm saying? They had handcuffed him. You know what I'm saying? And then he said when he was moving to try to make him stop, they slammed him. They slammed him. You understand? You're supposed to stand there and let them get their sexual pleasure off. That's what you're supposed to do. You understand? But when this brother tried to fight back, guess what they do? They slam him. They slam him on his goddamn face. You understand? This is sick, man. You gotta understand, man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? And why are we going through this? We're going through this because we broke the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? The real Jews are black. The real Jews are black. The Jews has never been white. Okay, let's start by saying that. Okay, and then let's come together. All right, let's come together and love one another again, man. You understand? We shouldn't love someone. You know what I'm saying? When they die, we should love our brothers and sisters, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, man. The I.S.U.P.K has been pushing this since 1969. Okay, and then also let's talk about this video game. Look, for you new viewers, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video one more time. Y'all probably seen the video already, but I'm gonna play the video again. All right, 1 second, just so y'all can get a sense of what we're talking about.
He pulled out my pants, touched my testicles. They like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. Just pulled my drawers down and dug in my rectum.
The alleged victims keep coming forward. 8 Milwaukee police officers are under internal investigation, accused of performing illegal strip searches, including cavity searches on the streets. Were they wearing any gloves?
No, I didn't see not one. There was no gloves.
Kevin Freeman Jr. claims back in December he and some friends were violated during a traffic stop.
When they searched me, they like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. And I try to reach back and when I try to reach back and try to stop them, they just got to slam me.
You see that? You see that? You see how disgusting and filthy these officers is, man. You understand? First of all, these cops is racist as can be. You understand? You understand when a black man get pulled over by police, man, you should be in fear. You should be in fear of losing your life. I don't care what anybody's saying. Well, you just comply. Just comply. If you ain't doing nothing, if you're an honest citizen, just comply. No, even if you are a law-abiding citizen, you got to worry about your life, man. You was a black man in America. You was the hated. You understand? The most hated person on this earth. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men. Y'all are hated, man. Man, that is ridiculous, man. Come on here. Yeah, that's ridiculous. You understand? This is going on under our noses. Imagine what's happening all over the United States of America. Imagine all the sick, twisted cops, you understand, that's pulling over these brothers doing a so-called routine traffic stop. A routine traffic stop. And guess what? These brothers don't, look, they innocent. They're not doing nothing. They're not doing no criminal behavior. It's a simple fact. You got 2, 3, 4 black people in the car. You understand? Once they see there's 4 black people in the car, you automatically got to be doing something wrong. It automatically got to be drugs in the car. It automatically got to be guns in the car. You understand? You automatically could have just, all types of manner of, racial profiling. As soon as they stop you, you understand, they're going to pull all of you out. They're going to search your vehicle. And then what they're going to do, they're going to strip search you. They're going to dig all in your butt. They're going to dig all in your penis. You understand? Lift your scrotum up. And and it's embarrassing. First of all, that's embarrassing. You understand? That's embarrassing. You just took his manhood, man. You understand? You just belittled him manly. You understand? You just did that. And not only that, some of these cops, man, are low-key homosexuals. If not most of them, man. Low-key homosexual. Because it's a rule that when they doing the search, they're supposed to keep it, from the waistband up. You know what I'm saying? Once you go below the waistband, that's a whole different type of charge, man. That's sexual battery. That's sexual assault. You understand? And we just read in Hebrews 12 and 16. I'm going to go ahead and read it again. This is Hebrews 12 and 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. You understand? I mean, these people are, profane. You understand? Profane. These people are sick individuals. White people in general are sick individuals, man. You understand? This is type of look. These racist cops, they go to the job. You know what I'm saying? And this is what gets them off. Molesting a black man while he's in custody. He gets off doing that. You understand? Kamaya said, I can imagine it's much more men they've done it to. But the men are embarrassed to come forward. Yeah, they're embarrassed to come forward. You was absolutely right about that. These men are embarrassed to come forward. Why? Why would I want to come on TV and tell you, man, look, I just got molested by this officer, man. I mean, for any man, for any real man, well, I mean, come on. That's embarrassing. I told you, that's an embarrassing thing to go through. As a man, man, I've been to be molested, man. You understand? I mean, and you've been molested by these individuals that's supposed to be protecting and serving. I'm gonna tell you right now, police are not meant to protect and serve you. They're not. I'm gonna tell you what they're meant to do. They're meant to patrol you. They're meant to keep you in line, keep your people in line. You understand? To put fear in you. You understand? That's a fear tactic. You know that, right? When police driving through your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, just watching you, just watching the block. You understand? That's a fear tactic. That's an act of terrorism. You understand? And that goes back to slavery too. You understand? That goes back when the Ku Klux Klan used to burn crosses on your lawn. It's a fear tactic. You understand? To keep you in a state of fear, man. To keep you being scared around the police. You understand? You can ask black people right now, black and Hispanic and Native Indian people now. What are you spent? They'll tell you that they're scared of the police. When the police come around, guess what? They go the other way. When the police come around, you understand? You pray to the Lord, man, because you don't know if your life is going to be gone. You understand? So yeah, you're right, Kamaya. You was absolutely right about that. It is embarrassing to come forward. You understand? The video that we just seen, that was just only a handful of individuals. You understand? These men is embarrassed, man, to come forward, man. I don't blame them. I don't blame them, man. But this is what we go through, man, as black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people here in America. You understand? We're being brutalized. We're being treated this way, man. I'm talking about, come on, man. White people don't treat their animals like that. White people take care of their animals, their pets, the little dogs, Lassie. You understand? They treat them like, you know, I mean, come on. They treat them like you treat a royal princess or a royal prince or something like that. You understand? That is crazy. Kamaya said my brother got arrested out here in Newport. And he said the officer pulled over and got in the back seat with him and beat him up while he was cuffed. He said he thought he was about to kill him. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's these cops, man, these racist cops. You understand? I just seen a video where this brother was locked up in a cell. He was handcuffed. And a group of white cops, it was about like 6 or 7 of them. They came and they jumped him, man. They beat him. I thought that brother was dying. You understand? It said it had to take other inmates to stop the fight. Other inmates. You understand? It took other inmates to stop this gang of, because that's really what it is. You understand? These white officers, it's a gang. It's a gang. That's the KKK reformed. That's exactly what it is. You understand? And guess what? They out for blood. You know what I'm saying? They out for blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets them off. They want to murder a black and Hispanic man. That's what they want to do. They want to kill him, just like they did back in slavery days, man. This is the same day. The scriptures say there's nothing new under the sun. You understand? What happened back then is happening today. You understand? But guess what? They're trying to hide it in your face. This happens all the time. This happens all the time. But guess what? The black men and Hispanic men do not come forward. They don't come forward because what you said, Kamaya, is that they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed to come forward, you know what I'm saying, for being molested by the police. You understand? All right, come on. We're gonna get Let's get Revelations 12 and 12. All right. This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. You want to know why all this going on? All this going on because white people can smell it in the air. They can see, first of all, they can see their kingdom falling. They can see their kingdom falling, man. You understand? And what we just read in the scripture, the devil was having great wrath because he know his time is up. You understand? His time is up. So guess what he's trying to do? He's trying to get all his sexual gratification off. You understand? I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure you've seen a video too with the 74 black men being molested by the Milwaukee Police Department. You understand? I mean, come on, man. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I mean, come on. Come on. His time is almost up, man. So what he's trying to do is trying to, kill as many of you individuals as you possibly can. Kill as much Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people as he can. You understand? His kingdom is done. World War III is here. You understand? They're already at war over there in Ukraine, and Russia and Ukraine is getting it in. Sooner or later, China's going to join in. Sooner or later, North Korea is going to join in. Sooner or later, Iraq and Afghanistan and everybody else is going to join in. And guess what? It's going to be a nuclear war, and we out of here. He knows his time is up. You understand? I mean, come on, but imagine everything that we don't see on the news. Imagine everything that don't get played on the news. You understand? Like, I mean, we know about 74 black men being molested, but is that the real number? It could be over 100. It could be over 200. You understand? It could be over 200, but guess what? They always do a cover up. You understand? 74 is probably not even a real number. It's not even a real number. It's probably not even close. It's not even close. You understand? But guess what? I mean, we got to take it how we take it. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing what's going on. That's the Lord revealing, you understand, the truth. The scripture says, the Lord saying these last days, he's going to reveal the man of sin. The man of sin must be revealed. All right? Let's get that scripture. Kamaya said Russia hit Poland with a missile, and now NATO is talking about getting involved. This kingdom is over. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Russia is going to start the nuclear war. You understand? And this is all by the hand of the Lord. You understand? It's Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means. Don't let white people deceive you, man. First of all, don't let white people deceive you, you understand, by screaming anti-Semitism. You understand? Kanye was right. The Jews are black. Kyrie is right. The Jews are black. You understand? That's the truth. That is the absolute truth. You understand? But then now they're trying to shut you up. You understand? Why do you think Kanye's losing all his deals, his endorsements? Kyrie got suspended for 5 games in the NBA. Why? You understand? A black person can say that he's a homosexual, and guess what? No one bat an eye. You better accept him. You understand? Black Hispanic people, they can say that, you understand, I'm homosexual, you know what I'm saying? I'm Give me something else. I'm having an identity crisis, a gender identity crisis. Guess what? You better not talk about him. You better accept him. You understand? Or if they want to have a sex change, change from a man to a woman, you better not say nothing to him. But the moment you say that the Jews are black, it's a problem. You are anti-Semitic. You're anti-Semitic, man. What does it actually mean to be Semitic? Semitic. You know what I'm saying? That word is just stupid. It's a stupid word. You understand? That's you can say that. It's a way that Jewish people want to call out individuals, you know what I'm saying, that goes up against their format. You understand? That's the biggest lie that's been told in the world today, is that the Jews is white. Jews ain't never been white. You understand? And then now in Amazon, they took that book out. I don't know if that book is still on there, From Hebrews to Negroes. The book's still on there? I mean, come on. You know we is in the last days right now. You understand? A black man can go from a man to a woman, can be gay, you understand, can be feminine, can be bisexual, can be anything in the clouds but a Jew. Come on, man. And we are the real Jews. Go ahead.
I feel like that.
You might have to talk a little louder.
I feel like that white people think that if the blacks still stay blinded by this lies that they have been put into that beat into us, of us being lower than them, then as soon as we start finding out the truth about us, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's okay to be blinded with the lie as long as we stay dumb and don't know that who we really are.
That's how America works. America works as long as the slaves is dumb. You understand? They dumb. They're uneducated. You know what I'm saying? They're at the bottom of the totem pole. You understand? But the moment that we find out who we are, guess what? America has to, you know what I'm saying? First of all them billions that America is giving to Israel right now, to Jewish people, that should be coming to us. You understand? That should be going to us. But the simple fact that it's not, well, come on. All right? Let's go ahead and finish off the scripture. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. First of all, in order for the man that's saying to be revealed, it got to be a falling away first. What that mean? That means blacks and Hispanics and Native Indian people will have to fall out of love with the white man. You understand? We got to stop kissing the white man's behind. That's what a lot of us do. You understand? You can't be about your people. You can't be about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, but include the white man at the same time. It don't work. It do not work. You got to be 100% down for your people, man. 110%. You understand? I hate when I see individuals talk about black issues, but they stop at the same time and be like, oh, but white people. We ain't trying to hear about white people. You understand? We're trying to solve black and Hispanic issues in our community. You understand? We trying to figure out why we trying to do something about the kids on the border. You understand? The border of Mexico being locked up. You understand? We're trying to figure out, you understand, the white man is polluting the waters, you understand, on the Native Indian reservations. You understand? Why are the women on the Native Indian reservations being kidnapped? Who knows? These are issues that we got to come together and we got to solve. We got to find ourselves. You understand? Morocco Pop said Hebrews to Negroes is still on Amazon. I'm surprised. You understand? Yeah, they're trying to. Jewish people are trying to have them take that book off. You understand? But I watched a video earlier from another brother one night. He said Adolf Hitler should be the number one anti-Semitic person. You understand? But his book, Mein Kampf, It's still on the Amazon Marketplace. You can still buy that book. So why are Jewish people trying to get Hebrews to Negroes from Hebrews to Negroes books off the marketplace, but yet Adolf Hitler personal memoirs is still on the Amazon Marketplace? Go ahead.
Because they know that if black people really start buying Hebrews to Negroes, they're going to start to realize the truth on who they really are and how they're supposed to be living.
Yeah.
And that the white man really ain't nothing.
That's right. That is exactly right. Because guess what? Right now, the Lord is opening up the earth. You understand? Everybody, the truth is like a wildfire. It's like a wildfire in California right now. You can't put it out. You can't put it out, no matter what you do. They still fighting fires over there in California right now? They still fighting fires. They can't put these goddamn fires out, man. That's how the truth is. You understand? And then they're trying to cover it back up. There's no covering back the truth. You understand? You got these big individuals like Nick Cannon, like Ice-Cube, Kanye West, Kyrie Irving. You got these people with huge platforms, you understand, that's saying that the Jews are black. You understand? And guess where they heard it from? They heard it from here in the I.S.U.P.K, man, since 1969. We've been saying it. You understand? We've been saying it. All right? For the individual, I'm about to play the video one more time. You understand? We're talking about the 74 black men that's being molested by the Milwaukee Police Department. Okay? We're going to play this one more time. All right?
He pulled down my pants, touched my testicles. They like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. He pulled my drawers down and dug in my rectum.
The alleged victims keep coming forward. 8 Milwaukee police officers are under internal investigation, accused of performing illegal strip searches, including cavity searches on the streets. Were they wearing any gloves?
No, I didn't see not one. There was no gloves.
Kevin Freeman Jr. claims back in December he and some friends were violated during a traffic stop.
When they searched me, they like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. And I try to reach back and when I try to reach back and try to stop them, they just got to slamming me.
That is sick, man. That is sick. You understand? The brother said, I don't even think I saw a glove. He said he don't even think he saw a glove. That's how you can tell, you know what I'm saying? This was a personal attack. This is sick, man. I feel sorry for these brothers, man. You understand? I mean, we already traumatized coming out the goddamn womb. You understand? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people are born with post-traumatic stress syndrome. You understand? You want to know why black people out there doing what the hell they doing? Hispanic and Native Indian people doing what the hell they doing right now? Because we're stressed. We're under extreme stress. I'm talking about we under stress as someone in the military that's under. You understand? And we ain't go over no season fight nobody. We over here in our own communities trying to survive. You understand? You want to know why black people, join gangs, why we on drugs, why we doing crack and smoking weed and doing this, that. Why the people, Native Indians on the reservation, why they getting drunk out their mind? You understand? I mean, you want to know why Mexicans, Hispanics, why they doing what they doing? They getting high, they getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? They on every drug because we're trying to escape reality because reality is messed up, man. You understand? Marakapov said Semitism is a policy or a predisposition favorable to Jews. Anti is the opposite. You can see the hurt in those brothers' eyes. Man, yeah. You understand? I'm talking about the brother here explaining he's already embarrassed. It's what you said, Kamaya. He's embarrassed. You understand? He's on the local news channel It looked like it's a black news channel. You understand? And you know, his face ain't blurred or nothing. I mean, everybody can see him. His mom, his dad, his friends, people that he don't know, people he do know, they can see this video, man. He's embarrassed, man. And I feel so bad for this brother, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy what's going on, man. It's crazy. Once you wake up and you start loving your people again, you find out all the harm is being caused to your people, man. You find out what we're really going through in the communities. You understand? Well, you have something to say? No? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that brother, man, you can see the pain, the traumatized, man. And he's not even in jail. I mean, we hear about things like that happening in jail. He's not even in prison. Come on, man. He got to go through that, man. He got to go through that for the rest. He got to live that for the rest of his life. And it was on a routine traffic stop too. Go ahead.
Years ago, a few years back, they molested women like that. They just did illegal searches on females.
Yeah.
Now it's the next. Just imagine who's next.
Yeah.
Our kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't care.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. These people, yeah, you was absolutely right. These people do not care about you. They don't care about you, your family, you know what I'm saying, your brothers, your sisters, you know what I'm saying? The scripture in the Bible say when Jacob and Esau came out the womb, or while Jacob and Esau was in the womb of I believe it was Rebecca. You understand? They was fighting in the womb. They was fighting in the womb. You understand what that means? That means that they were struggling in the womb. That means it's synonymous for the struggle that we have now. You understand? We fight each other now. You understand? Okay, let's go back to the scriptures. Okay, it says, let no man, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come. For that day shall not come, except there come and falling away first. We're seeing it now. We're seeing the falling away now. Okay? And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. These people are the sons of perditions, man. These are people are the son of every evil, foul thing that you can think of. Go ahead. You have something to say? These people are you know, I mean, come on. We looking at it on the news. You understand? I mean, all the killings that they do, all the rape and robbery and pillaging and murders, that's in their nature, man. It's in their nature for white people to molest you, to rape you, to murder you. You understand? It's in their nature to put drugs in your communities. Ain't that what the CIA did? It's in their nature to destroy you. That's what the Lord made them for. I mean, come on, this is in their nature. You understand? How you think they built America? They built America on the backs of slaves. They built America on bloodshed. They built America on lies and deceit. You understand? I mean, how evil do you have to be to snatch an identity from somebody and to call them African and call you the real chosen people of God? How evil do you have to be to do that? You understand? I mean, you told black people for years, for centuries, that we was nothing. We was African. Ain't that what a white person say to you? If you don't like America, then go back to Africa. Go back to where you came from. But they're implying Africa. They're implying that we was in Africa, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is where black people's whole journey started. You understand? It started in captivity. We was, have you seen that movie, the Apocalypto? You know what I'm saying? It's based on I think it was a Mel Gibson movie. You know what I'm saying? He showed how Hispanics was murdering each other, and you know what I'm saying, wearing skimpy little clothes, like you know, all savages until the white man came and civilized them. You understand? Go ahead.
You know that saying, monkey see, monkey to do.
Uh-huh.
That's what the Black Hispanic Native Americans are doing. We see what the white man is doing, so therefore we're gonna do it just to cope with life, to get through the day. It's not, well, now it seems like it's just like getting through that minute, that hour, just to do it. Because that's what they're trying to make it seem like that's what we're supposed to do, is be like them.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? We growing up in school, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to fit ourselves into white society. You understand? We're trying to be like them. We're trying to dress like them. We're trying to talk like them. You understand? I mean, but that's not us.
No, actually, they want to be us.
That's not us. They want to be you. You're damn right. They want to be you. They want to get lip injections because they like how big your lips is. They tell you that you got big baboon lips. You understand? Well, not baboon lips, because baboon lips is little. So in reality, they got the baboon lips. But you know, they want to look at you and tell you how big your lips is. Oh my gosh, how big your nose. But at the end of the day, they're jealous of you. They want them big lips. They want those big old nostrils. You understand? They looking at them sisters and they see how big the behind is. They want that. You know what I'm saying? White women, you know, majority of white women, they going to get them surgeries done. What they call it, the Brazilian butt lifts or whatever. They, you know what I'm saying? They're getting it done. You understand? They getting they see how big your chest is, and guess what? They're rushing to the doctors to get the surgery done. Why? Because they're jealous of you. In actuality, they're jealous. They want to be like you. You understand? But they can't let you know that. You know what I'm saying? They can't let you know that. You know what I'm saying? But we got all women trying to be like them. I mean, come on. Oh gosh. Go ahead.
White people got so much vendetta against us blacks, so bad to where they make us feel like we have to be like them just so they can steal our look,
Right.
our identity.
They've
been trying to do that for years because they would tell us that, oh, blonde is beautiful. And you got these women out here with blonde hair and stuff. And they tell you, oh, you need eyelashes to make you look good. Where you don't. You just need to be who you are, the way God made you.
Right. Man, you was absolutely correct. Hey, Shalom, what's going on? What's going on with you, man? Shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you was absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they want to be you. They want to, if they could take your identity, they would. You understand? But you know what I'm saying? In America, black people are considered evil, dirty, you know what I'm saying, disgusting, you know, vile, you know what I'm saying, felons, drug addicts, you know what I'm saying? They look at you, that they think of these things. You know what I'm saying? When you think of white people, you think good. You think hardworking, what else? Uh, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? They look at black is dirty, filthy, ugly, disgusting. You look at white people, you look at good, pure, holy. You know what I'm saying? That's America. That's America. But in fact, it's vice versa. When you see black, it should be beautiful, pure, holy. You know what I'm saying? You see white, you should see That's what you should see. Disgusting. These are disgusting people, man. I mean, they walk around like, you know what I'm saying, they're better than you, but behind closed doors, I'm talking about these people are profane. You know what I'm saying? These people are disgusting. I mean, come on, all in the book. Everything in the book. You know what I'm saying? But they walk around, you know what I'm saying, look at you, look down on you. Look down on black, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, but yet behind closed doors, they're the filthy ones. They're the ones, you know what I'm saying, having sexual relations with their dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm disgusted. I'm talking about matter, you know, oh my gosh, like just thinking about it. I mean, this is white history. This is white history. This is what they do. All right, let's move on to the next scripture. All right, let's go to 1 Peter 5:8. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. That's white people all day, every day. That's especially these cops. You understand? They patrolling your blocks, patrolling your streets. You know what I'm saying? Trying to catch you up and slip you up. You understand? Just like this brother. This brother said that they got stopped on a routine traffic stop. You understand? You know, cops, when they see black people, they automatically assume that you got drugs. You automatically assume that they got guns, and you know, you got to be doing something illegal, or you just got released from prison. You understand? Or something. You understand? And guess what? They're gonna violate your rights. You don't have no rights. To them, when they see a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, you don't have no rights in their eyes. You do not have no rights. You understand? They try to search your car the moment you say, look, I do not consent to search. Or what you're hiding? You're hiding something? You must be hiding something. They're going to try to lie. I smell weed. I smell marijuana. You don't smell no goddamn. I haven't smoked in 7 years. I know you're lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, look, these people are profane. You understand? Profane. So, you know, yeah, so they're gonna try to lie. They're gonna try to find their way to search your vehicle. You understand? Try to find a way to search your vehicle. And then once they do that, they're gonna search you. They're gonna search you. Just what the brother did. He experienced sexual molestation. You understand? Sexual assault, sexual battery. You understand? In the first degree. That's, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The police is so quick to, as soon as they pull you over, they ask you if they can search you. Do you have any guns, weapons, or anything in the car you're not supposed to have? And then you tell them no. They be like, well, is it okay that I search? And when you tell them no, that I don't feel comfortable with you searching my car or whatever, or this is not my vehicle, I don't want you searching. Well, we're gonna bring the dog out, and if my dog is working on something, then we're gonna search it anyway. So they bring this dog out, go around the car, and then the dog will sit down and like, oh, the dog alerted on something, and then they still search your car, even though you said that you didn't want them to.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. You tell them not to search your vehicle, guess what? They're gonna bring the dogs out, like you said, and it's already proven that the dogs, you know what I'm saying, they react off so many different things. If you got food in the car, they're gonna react off the food in the car, and then in terms they're gonna tell the, you know what I'm saying, police gonna be like, oh well, look, you must got drugs. Look, the dogs is being alerted. They're gonna search your vehicle anyway. They're gonna find some way to get up in your vehicle and search you.
After that, when they do a search, they can't find nothing, so they will plant things in there.
Yeah.
And say, oh, I found a little bag of coke, or I found some crack, or oh, there goes some weed pebbles right here, so there gotta be more. So then you go to jail.
You see, that's the game. It's already been proven. We see it on video. That police plant drugs on you. Mm-hmm. They plant drugs on you, man. I watched the video where this. You understand? This cop put a little baggie of cocaine in his seat on the floor. He dropped it and then walked off and came back and was like, oh, look at this. Dude was like, that was not in my car. You just planted that. I mean, come on. Like I said, these people are vile and profane human beings. Even the Lord knows that. You understand? Even the Lord knows that. The Lord said, you got to be sober and you got to be vigilant. As a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, guess what? You got to be vigilant. You got to be on alert mode. You understand? First of all, you got to be sober. What does it mean? What does it mean to be sober? That means you got to have a clear mind. You understand? You can't be on drugs. You can't be smoking weed. You can't be high off this and high off that. You can't be drunk out your mind where you can't focus. You understand? The scriptures say, the Lord said, you got to be sober and be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, what is an adversary? What is the adversary according to the Bible? What's the definition of adversary? Yeah. Hector said oppression is real. Yes, it is. Oppression is real. What is adversary? What is the meaning of adversary? Y'all got y'all phones, man. What's the meaning, the definition of adversary? Scripture said, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Let's see what the word adversary is. All right, this is the definition for adversary. Okay? It says one's opponent in a contest, conflict, or dispute. Your opponent. You understand? That's what the adversary. Your adversary is your opponent. In other words, your enemy. The Bible say white people are your enemies, man. Ain't your friends. Go ahead.
I found another definition. It also says a person, group, or force that oppress.
Read it a little bit louder.
A person, group, or force that obsess or attacks opponent, enemy, foe.
And one more time.
A person, group, or force that opposes or attacks opponent, enemy, foe.
Okay. Yeah, that could be a definition right there too. But the one I just read, this is the definition. All right. White people are your adversaries, man. You want to know why they doing that? You know what I'm saying? Why 74 black men being molested by the Milwaukee Police Department? It's because they're your adversaries. You want to know why the CIA put crack in your communities in the 80s and destroyed your fathers and your brothers and sent them to jail? Because them your adversaries. You want to know why they tell you that you're an African? Go back to Africa, because they're your adversaries. You want to know why they put Planned Parenthood in every black community in America? Same with liquor stores, because they are adversaries. You understand? They understand this. The more that they can destroy you, the longer America will last. Go ahead.
So another word for adversary is competitor.
Same thing. Enemy, competitor. This is someone that you're against. Adversary is your rival, someone that you are against. All right? That's it. That's it on that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we thinking white people got our best interests at heart. White people do not have your best interest. You understand? If they lock you up to the tune of 2 million people, no, they don't. They don't have your best interest. You know what I'm saying? If they're molesting you, they're molesting our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, that's being locked up in these cop vehicles. Take you to the prisons, you get molested there. You understand? And then at the end of the day, they're going to erase the video. They're going to erase the footage. When they say Blue Lives Matter, that's a whole gang. You understand? That's a gang. A police department is a gang. The government is a gang. They say Blue Lives Matter, they talking about each other. That's a big gang. The police department is a huge gang. You didn't know that? Mm-hmm. It's a gang. That's all it is. That is all it is. All right? Let's get the next scripture. Then we're going to get Jeremiah chapter 50 and 7. All right. If y'all got any y'all, please share the class too. Share the class, man. People need to see this. Yeah, Jeremiah chapter 50 and 7. You start. Go ahead and read. I'm gonna let you read. Go ahead and read.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 7.
We'll start at verse 6.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 6. My people have been lost sheep.
Uh-huh.
their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
You hear that? You hear what the Lord said? The Lord said that the Lord said, my people have been lost sheep. It says their shepherds have caused them to go astray. Who is your shepherds? Who's supposed to be your shepherds? Who's the one supposed to be protecting blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people? Who? No, not white people. It's so-called your religious leaders, man. Your religious leaders are supposed to be the first line of defense, you know what I'm saying, to anything that happens to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indian people. But they cause the Lord's people to go astray. You understand? Keep going.
They have turned them away on the mountains.
Uh-huh.
They have gone from mountains to hills.
Uh-huh.
They have forgotten their resting place.
You hear that? The Lord said that we've forgotten our resting place. We forgot who we are. We forgot who we came from. We forgot where we're supposed to be. We over here in America trying to be like white people. We're trying to talk like white people. You understand? We're trying to be like white people. The Lord ain't meant for us to be like that. You understand? The Lord, we the Lord's chosen people, man. We the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying? It's things that we have to do. But we sitting in America being slaves, building up America's economy. You understand? While our own economy is dwindling. You understand? Martin Luther King told us that we had to hold hands with these people. You understand? He told us to go shop. He said, go to Target. Go to Target. Shop at Target. You understand? And let that moms and pop store die out. Instead of shopping with your own people, go and shop with white people, man. Go to Walmart. Walmart has the better deals. You understand? But yet we let all the businesses in our neighborhood close down. You understand? He said, go shop with Kohl's. Kohl's got some good stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got no more businesses in the neighborhood, man. All the money that we take, that's why blacks and Hispanics are the number one consumers on the earth. That's why we are the number one consumers, because we get paid, and guess where we going? We're going to give our money back to the white man. We get paid. If you got to pay bills, guess where it's going to? The white man. You got to go buy groceries, where it's going to? The white man. You going to buy clothes for your kids and whatever. You going to buy shoes, where your money going back to? The white man. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay your college tuition. Where is it going back to? The white man. It's a circle. It's a circle of the white man, like you said. You understand? We working to run the economy. We working to run the economy. You understand? But then, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump has the nerve to call Mexican people rapists. What Mexican people are the hardest working people on the face of this earth. They take all of the jobs that white people don't even want to take. They take all the jobs that nobody wants. They picking corn and oranges and vegetables and fruits all goddamn day long on the fields. You understand? They making sure America eats. But yet Donald Trump gonna call them rapists. He's gonna say Haiti's a shithole, a shithole country. That's what he said, right? Haiti's a shithole country. Excuse my language. You understand? But yeah, America is a shithole country. America is the only one with a high incarceration rate. You understand? America is the only one. You understand that what they don't. First of all, they ain't got no family values over here. You understand? You go around in all other parts of the world. Guess what? Family values are strong. Family values are strong. You understand? And guess what? They got free health care. America is the only country that don't provide their people with free health care. Free health care. You go to Canada, free health care. You go across the seas, you get free health care. We the only ones we come over here, health care is not free. You gotta pay thousands of dollars. You go to the emergency room for a visit. Guess what you pay? You pay about $2,000-$3,000 for them to look at you just to send you back. We want to prescribe you some Tylenol and you be back on your way. America is the real S-hole country. All right? You have something to say? Go ahead.
since I've been here in Wisconsin, what really makes me happy is seeing that the Mexicans have their own hotel,
Right.
they own their stores, they own their community. And it's sad, well, it's not sad to me, it makes me feel very happy when you see a white person go over there and they kind of mad because they don't like shopping over there, they don't like how the Mexicans are having their own. And then they so quick to say, well, why don't you speak English? Why can't you speak our language? But yet it's still you over in their store trying to buy their stuff.
Well, then, so let me tell you something. They taught them Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Hispanic people they weren't born speaking Spanish. They was conquered by the Spaniards. That's why they talking Spanish right now, because they was conquered. What was that language before Spanish? It was the Lashon Kodash, the Holy Tongue. You understand? The Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew. You understand? That was their language. You know what I'm saying? How do you know that? How do you know they were speaking the language? You were speaking the language because when Christopher Columbus came, you understand, they was talking the tongue that they didn't even know. You understand? And then if you look at the excerpts of Christopher Columbus, you know what I'm saying, and the travels, and this other books too. What's the book called? I think I have it. Give me 1 second. I think I have it. I think it's somewhere. I think I have it. I don't know if I might have it. I might not. But yeah, it was shown that they were speaking Hebrew. All right. Okay, so where we at with it now?
Yeah, Jeremiah 50.
50 and 7. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
All that found them have devoured them.
Uh-huh. It says what?
All that found them have devoured them.
It says all that found them have devoured them. You understand? Well, what is that talking about? That's talking about we already scattered, right? So your religious leaders scattered us. Now we're going into religions. We want to be a Muslim. We want to be a 5%er. We want to be a 7-day Adventist. We want to be all these things, right? But all these, they're devouring us. These religions is devouring us. You know what I'm saying? How do you know? Because they first of all, they're taking all of our money. You understand? Black people, blacks, Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? We are spiritual people. So we're going to go all out and support whatever our faith is. You understand? Whatever our religion or faith is, we're going to support 100%. Why do you think Christians go to the church all the time and they tithes? You understand? They give 10% of their money. They really do that. And they offer. They tithes. They pay tithes and offering.
Yeah, they take the tithes and they take the offering. And after they send their collection plate around, they go down them pews for people to put their tithes and their offering in. They turn around and have you line up in the church and come down the middle aisle, and then they got these boxes lined up so you can pay your tithes and offering.
Tithes and offering. You know what I'm saying? They send 2 collection plates around. 2 collection plates. I remember that. I was in the church. 1 collection plate passed. My mom gave me $1 to put one in. I'm like, okay, cool. All of a sudden, I see another one get passed around. I'm like, what is going on?
They telling you to put your money in there.
Right.
If you ain't got nothing to give, you better give 50 cents. You better give a penny because you're offering something.
Right. He said offering. You know what I'm saying? And offering is in the Bible. It's a priest offering. But the thing is, it's a free will offering. You know what I'm saying? The Christian church damn near force you to give it. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like if you ain't got it, damn, you evil. They talk about you ain't got it, you evil. I'm saying it's dark. All right, let's go ahead. Keep going. It says all of them have found them. It says all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries. Go ahead.
And their adversaries said, "We offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord."
You understand? Our adversaries saying that we offend not. You know what I'm saying? Because they sin. Just because we sinned against the Lord don't mean you take advantage of the situation and further destroy us. You understand? So look, the Lord was cool and all, you know what I'm saying, us being slaveries and everything, but they took it, white people took it a step further. They wiped us of our identity. They wiped us of our identity, you know what I'm saying, called us Africans, you know what I'm saying? And if you look back through the scriptures throughout throughout the history of Israel, we sinned against the Lord, but guess what? We always came back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This time we can't even come back to the Lord because we didn't even know who the hell we are. You know what I'm saying? That's a crime alone. That's a crime against God alone. All right, keep going.
The habitations of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
Yeah, we trust in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We trust in the Lord is going to bring judgment unto this place, man. We trusting that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, is going to destroy America for what they've done to his people. You understand? I mean, come on. You can't put someone. You can't murder genocide a whole people. You know what I'm saying? And then just be like, you know what? What white people say? White people say we even now. White people kill us and murder us and genocide us and put crack in our communities and destroy our businesses and turn our women into whores and turn our men into homosexuals and lock up our brothers and sisters and kill us and do all types of manner of evil and molest us. And then they say, well, you look, we evil. You know what I'm saying? Look, you don't do nothing bad against me, and I'm going to keep continually doing bad against you. It's something else. All right? Let's drop that. Let's pull Proverbs 28 and 28. Go ahead and read.
Proverbs 28 and 28.
Uh-huh.
When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase.
Yeah. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think they hide? They hide because, you know what I'm saying, this is what happens. Look at America. Look what's going on to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. This is what happens when wicked men rise. When wicked people rise, this is what happens. You understand? You got poverty, you got starvation, you got pestilence and disease. You understand? You got greedy men that's hogging all the resources. This planet can provide resources alone for everybody. But guess what? White people took they took everything from themselves. They took everything and then left us the scraps. They took everything and then left us the scraps. I mean, come on. How evil do you have to be? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your slaves got to eat too. Your slaves got to eat too, but you just take it all. You just take it all. You just eat it all. It's can't believe this. Let me see. Where you at? 28? 28? Mm-hmm. It says when the wicked rise, men hide themselves. Yeah, I'm gonna hide too. I'm gonna hide too because oppression comes. The oppression comes when wicked people rise. It says, but when they perish, the righteous increase. Why? Because this scripture is going. In fact, we're gonna get that scripture. Let me see what that scripture. Proverbs 29 and 2. Let's read that. This is the precept. Go ahead, you can read.
Proverbs 29 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
You hear that? You hear that? When the righteous are in power and then in authority, the people rejoice. Why do they rejoice? because you understand you're going to have justice. These are going to be righteous people. They're not going to haul all the resources. They're not going to start wars and go into other people's countries and steal their natural resources. You understand? It's going to be fair, and it's going to be, you know, everything. It's going to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Righteous. They're going to take care of the people. Keep going. That's why when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. Keep going.
But when the wicked beareth rule,
when the wicked rule, keep going.
The people mourn.
Why do they mourn? Yeah. They're mourn because, like you said, they hurt, they sad, they oppressed. You understand? It's the same thing right now. We got to wake up 9 to 5. We got to work a 9 to 5 just to survive. You understand? You know, getting the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Trying to survive, trying to keep food in the refrigerator, trying to keep clothes on your back, trying to feed your kids. You understand? I'm talking about that's why when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The people they mourn because it's hardships coming. You know what I'm saying? These greedy bastards is hogging everything. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take everything and then increase the price. That way it's more difficult for you to get it. You understand? I mean, look at what a loaf of bread costs back then to what it costs now. Look at what bread, egg, cheese, milk, and what's the other necessity? Butter. Those 5 items alone. How much did they cost back in the day?
Back in my day?
Back in your day, what would it cost?
I could go to the store and buy me a loaf of bread for 25 cents.
For 25 cents.
I could go buy 4 sticks of butter for 49 cents.
For 49 cents. For 4 sticks of butter?
4 sticks of butter.
Uh-huh.
I used to get milk, like a whole gallon of milk. It was like probably like $1.99.
$1.99, $1.19 for a gallon of milk?
For a gallon of milk.
Really?
Yes.
That's under $4.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then how much it costs now for those items? How much you paying for those items alone?
For butter, I'm paying about almost $5 for a tub of butter.
$5 for butter?
Yes, and even for 4 sticks of butter is $2.99, $3.99. It depends on what store sells it.
Wow.
A loaf of bread costs $2.89. That's a lot of money.
$2.89?
For a loaf of bread.
That's a lot of money.
And it's not even a full loaf. I don't think it's a full loaf of bread. It looks like it's missing about 7 pieces.
Yeah, it probably is. They cut down. You paying full price for a loaf of bread that they took some pieces out of. You're gonna save. Imagine if you take 7 pieces out of each loaf. We can make that's extra loaf right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead.
Eggs.
Uh-huh.
I used to get eggs for 89 cents.
Right.
A dozen.
89 cents for a dozen of eggs?
A dozen of eggs.
Woo.
Now I'm paying $5 and $6 for a dozen of eggs.
Good night. You see, that's why when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You're mourning because inflation. The gas prices is up. You know, the bare necessities, the prices is up. You struggling. I mean, come on.
They used to go to the store and they could get gas for 75 cents a gallon.
Gas was 75 cents a gallon?
75 cents a gallon. Now it's $4-5 a
$4
gallon.
$5 a gallon. Good night. I'm talking about we in the last days. We in the last days, especially how things used to be to what they is now. Yeah, that's how much was like rent or mortgage back in the day?
Rent back in the day?
Yeah.
I remember when I was growing up, my mom, she used to bitch about paying for the slot. Used to fuss about paying $300 a month for rent, and it was a 3-bedroom. It was like $100 a month. You know what I'm saying? Now a 3-bedroom go anywhere between $2,800. Like in Oregon, just 1 bedroom alone is gonna run you anywhere between $1,200 to $1,700 for a 1 bedroom. That's a month.
Well, what's the minimum wage there?
The minimum wage in Oregon, they just now raised it up to $15 an hour.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a lot. Like I hate like these certain jobs when they raise minimum wage, like a minimum wage will pay for you like for a place to sleep, clothes. They should if they really wanted to do America. First of all, America got the money. They print their own money. Go ahead.
But you know, I found out that in different states, it's different minimum wage.
Yeah.
It's not all set at the same time.
Yeah.
There are still states that are getting $7.50 an hour
For minimum wage.
That's minimum wage.
I think Indiana is one of them. I'm not sure.
Indiana, Ohio,
Yep.
Georgia.
Yep.
I'm like, that's sad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we moved over to the other side of the world just to try to get more because they said that the more, more north you go, the higher your minimum wage be because the cost of living is different.
Yeah.
The cost of living is getting higher in each state.
Yeah.
And you're still making low. You're low beyond low. You
Yep.
know? And if you look at, they tell you with jobs, don't discuss your pay. The reason being is because they pay the white person more than what you get paid.
Yeah.
And I learned that tonight.
Yeah.
A person that got hired around the same time as me.
Yeah.
And we're doing the same thing. We're both swing drivers. So when we got that dollar and some change increase, that should have took them right there at $22.86, just like me, or $23.86, just like me. No, they're getting paid $24.86, so they got a $2 raise. They got a $2 raise. I'm like, how much are you?
And you know, so that's that's the trick of the devil. They don't want you discussing, and I got a workplace. They don't want you discussing what you make. First of all, it's no law saying that you can't discuss what you make at work. You understand? And I guarantee you, most likely a white person is making more than you.
Of course. That's why they really don't want you to discuss it. It's because a black person like myself or you will feel some type of way because how are we in the same position?
Yep.
Working there at the same time. Hell, I was there longer, a whole month longer than you.
Yep.
But you're making more than me. So that's gonna make you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So then that's gonna make the black person do what? Find another job. It pays them more.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't like to move.
Yep.
Especially with the blacks and Hispanics.
Yep. That's all that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? This system is set up to benefit white people. This system is set up to make white people life easy. Easy. I mean, you do all the work, you do all the heavy lifting, you do everything, the footwork and everything, and you get paid less than white people. You got to understand, you look at some of these jobs, man. White people are in a position where they can relax. They're not doing too much work, or they got the easy task. You understand? You got the hard on the computer, just typing on the computer. You understand? You can't even type 10 words a minute. Just give it a job because it's an easy job. You understand? I mean, this whole kingdom is set up for white people to relax. You understand? You the slaves, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You the slaves. You go out there and go break your back. Go work these back breaking jobs. You come home, feet hurting, knees hurting, back hurting. You understand? Shoulders hurting. You understand? You come back and you breaking your body. You literally breaking your body. You tearing your body up for pennies on a dollar. You understand? And the average white person that's working the same job as you, he's getting paid way more than you and has an easier spot and an easier position. You understand? Has an easier position. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture say this is not our rest. We're not supposed to be comfortable in America how the way things are. While we're here in America, we're supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to be coming together. Blacks people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people. We're supposed to be coming together as one people, supporting each other, loving one another, and not only that, come together under the banner of the I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General Yahanna, man. That's what we have to do. Ultimately, we all want to talk about coming together, but we want to come together. You know what I'm saying? You being a Muslim, you being a Christian, you being a 5%er, you being this, you being that. No, that's not how. First of all, how the scriptures work. The Lord wants us to be under one banner, and that's the banner of Christ. You understand? The banner of Christ is in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Who else brought up that the Jews is black? That the Israelites are the Lord's chosen people? That Jewish people are not the real chosen people of God? It's the I.S.U.P.K, man, since 1969. All right? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot to do to get ourselves back right. You understand? Let's take this time that we have from the Lord to get right, to perfect being righteous. Let's do that. You understand? Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? And let's stop involving white people with our business. I hate when a black person involves white people with our business. You know what I'm saying? First thing white people will say, well, black people kill. When a white person kill a black person, first thing they say, black people kill black people. Yeah, black people. Okay, that's something that we gotta fix amongst ourselves. But when another nation kill our people, that's an act of war, man. You know what I'm saying? Why you think Arabs strap bombs to their chest and they blow themselves up? Because they understand that when another person attacks their people, that's an act of war. And then guess what? They got to go to war. Black people, we so beat down, we don't even look at it as an act of war. We turn on the news, we see a black person die. First thing we think in our minds, well, what did he do? He must have been doing something wrong. He must have been doing selling drugs. He must have been gang banging, or he must have been a felon. I just watched this brother get shot 4 times on the ground because he went into the store buying food. He went in there, bought some food, and ran out. And he had a gun, but it's not like he had a gun and he was waving it in the store. You understand? And the police chased after him and shot him 4 times in a parking lot. You understand? And they found out, oh, well, he's a felon. So now they're trying to justify shooting him, talk about, well, he was a felon with a gun. So, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead.
The police is so quick to do that, to justify their means of killing one of us.
Yep.
If they kill somebody, like with the George Floyd,
Mm-hmm.
when they choked him out, it took his life away from him. The first thing they said about him, he was a drug user. He was a felon.
Yep.
He had a counterfeit $20 bill. Regardless of the fact on what he did or what he had done, it still didn't give them a reason to take their life.
Right.
And white people feel like to justify their means of doing wrong, they make you look bad.
Right.
And they do it all the time. On any type of killing that they do. They shoot somebody just because they thought they seen a gun and it's really a cell phone or a hairbrush or a pen in their hand. Oh, I felt threatened. And then next thing you know, they done put this brother's whole life on when he went to jail, what he went to jail for, what type of gun he had. And that ain't got nothing to do with what just happened with you taking that man's life and he had a cell phone in his hand. Or he was brushing his hair and you felt threatened from a brush. They're not threatened by what we have in our hands or anything like that. They're threatened by the color of our skin.
Yeah. They're threatened because they're threatened. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that we are special people. You understand? They know there's something about us. You know what I'm saying? They go to these basketball games, football games, and they see how good we are. They see us jumping 10 feet off the ground and shit. Excuse my language. They see us jumping 10 feet off the ground and slamming the basketball in the hoop. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a soldier in our army and whatnot, slamming a white person's head and poop. You know what I'm saying? Taking off his head and all types of stuff. They see a football player running through people and stuff on the football field. See how fast he running down to the touchdown line. You know what I'm saying? That could be a soldier in our army. You know what I'm saying? Running through other soldiers and everything. You know what I'm saying? Enemy soldiers. But that's oppression, man. They see that. They see that. You know what I'm saying? And in their mind tell them, it's just like Egypt. The Pharaoh was like, we got to deal wisely with these people. You understand? Or they're going they're gonna grow, and they're gonna be stronger than us and mightier than us. And they might team up with our enemies and fight against us. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. All right. If anybody, please share the class. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't shared, thank you. I mean, if you haven't shared, share the class. If you have shared, thank you. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions or comments, post it up in the comment. We'll get right to your comment. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm going to go ahead and end the class. All right, I'm going to give y'all a minute to go ahead and write your questions. All right, with that being said, we are the I.S.U.P.K, start out on 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commander General Yahanna. If it's not under I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General Yahanna, it is not the truth. All right, that's my time. Shalom.